Wyatt Earp, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
In a frontier society like Dodge City, the sources of amusement were few, and they were liable to be rough, disreputable, and overcrowded. Most of them could lead to trouble for somebody. And sometimes one of them could lead to trouble for the whole community, and for Wyatt Earp.
Aren't you kind of afraid of getting yourself run over sitting out here in the middle of the street like that?
Howdy, Wyatt. Well, it's cool out here.
Well, you wouldn't be so warm if you'd quit wearing that rug of fringe around.
Thought you'd be at the race this afternoon.
Race?
Yeah, a horse race. Bill Canyon's racing his Blaze Stallion again this afternoon.
Oh, where?
Over across the river, I reckon.
Well, who challenged him this time?
I don't know. Man's a fool, whoever he was.
Yeah, I didn't think there was a horse left that he hadn't beat.
Marshal! Marshal Earp! What's the matter, Wendy? Indians just to the other side of the bridge, not 500 yards from town and coming.
Wait a minute.
I'm going to the long way.
Well, it's foolish, but I guess we better get out there and take a look.
That's for the buffalo hides. That's for the robes. This is for the horses. Look, we've got a lot more to bet here. That all the horses you got?
That is all.
You can get more. You Indians can always find more horses somewhere. That's for your promise to deliver 20 more horses.
That I cannot promise.
Same value in hides. Marshal, what are you doing down here? Want to watch the race?
Are you the one they call Bullhead? Little Elk's band?
Yes,
How's my friend Little Elk?
he's well.
And my friend Mr. Cousin?
He's in the south, hunting.
Yeah, I figured he was away, otherwise I would have heard about this. You know you're not supposed to be this close to town, don't you?
He feared to come to us.
Sure. Why should I risk my neck down there in the territory?
So you egged him into crossing the treaty line, huh?
All right, so why not? Now, what harm are they doing? What's wrong with a little horse race?
Well, I'll tell you. Between Cheyenne and white men, there always can be trouble. Anything can start it. Misunderstanding, something little that wouldn't mean much to anybody else.
Well, don't worry about it, Marshal. Ain't gonna be no trouble. There ain't enough of them to start anything.
We'll send them packing just as soon as the race is over.
Why, sure. They'll be glad to get away with their skins.
What if you lose?
We won't lose. My horse can beat anything on 4 feet.
You're real sure of that, huh?
That's right, Marshal. I wouldn't have him if he couldn't. I'm a horse lover, Marshal. But I only love the fastest.
Why, sure. Look what they brung to raise Mill Stallion. That measly little pinto could... He's not even hardly wake enough to run a race.
We won't lose, Marshal, unless you try to stop the race.
Well, you'd probably just go behind my back anyway. But remember one thing, Mr. Canyon. A bet's a bet, no matter who wins. I'm going to stay right here and see that the winner collects.
Why, thanks, Marshal. You do that. Bullhead, let's finish up our business. To the same amount of hides.
Them Cheyennes sure love to bet. I've heard they even bet their wives and kids sometimes. Look at all them buffalo robes they brought. Horses, too. Sure hate to see them lose it all.
Yeah, maybe they won't. I've heard that little Pinto horse there is right fast.
Canyon don't seem to figure he's risking very much the way he's putting out his gold. He ain't gonna like it none either if he loses.
Would you like to start him, Marshal?
Yeah, I'll start him.
You ready? Cheated somehow.
He didn't cheat. That Pinto horse was the fastest. Like I said, Mr. Canyon, a bet is a bet. Go ahead and take your winnings, Bullhead.
Sure. Take it. It's yours.
Hey, Marshal, you gonna let them savages take our money?
You made a bet, not an investment. If you'd have won, you'd have taken their hides and horses.
All right, the race is over. Going back to town.
Take him back to the stables.
Maybe this'll teach you, Mr. Canyon. There's never a sure thing.
Maybe you're right, Marshal.
There's always a faster horse somewhere and a luckier man.
That's quite some Pinto you got there. Sure fooled me. What do you want for him?
I do not want to sell.
Oh, come now, I'll pay you a good price.
Why do you want my horse? Yours is almost as fast. We will not race again.
I want to know that I've got the fastest, that there's not another horse can beat him anywhere.
Except for mine.
That's just it, except for yours. Bullhead, I want that horse.
No.
I'll pay you 200 in gold.
I do not need your gold.
What do you care anyway? Just a horse to you, something for you to ride till he drops.
He's good for the hunt.
Wait. Look around. I'm going to have that horse one way or another, Bullhead. Now, you tell him to cut him out of the herd and leave him here. I'll pull this trigger.
You would be a dead man.
At the first sound of a shot, the marshal and all the others will be back here mighty quick. Besides, you'll be dead first.
You want my horse that bad?
I do.
Then shoot.
Stay back or I'll kill you. No, no!
and if Earp is scared to go after him, we'll get up our own posse and go down and clean him out, right?
Right.
All right. They probably ain't very far off. They don't figure no man's got the nerve to go on down after him, so we can catch him easy. Revenge poor old Milt. Wipe out every last heathen. Well, what do you say? Who's with me now? Well, come on!
Where do you think you're going, Walters?
If you won't do your job, Marshal, then we're going to have to do it for you.
Right. Did it ever occur to you, Mr. Walters, that there might be two sides to this?
You going to take the side of a savage against Milt? You going to try to save him from what's coming to him?
I'm going to see that he stands trial, that's all. That's my job.
Then why don't you do it? You let him ride right away from you. Didn't even give him a chase.
That's right. You sure didn't.
Mr. Walters, you saw what their horses were like. Besides, it's not going to be too difficult to find Little Elk's band.
What about Bullhead? Give him a little time, he'll disappear. But we don't figure to let that happen.
Well, neither do I. I'm going out there right now. But I'm going alone, Mr. Walters. You understand that?
Maybe we don't figure to wait on you, Marshal.
You'll wait. Now, any man that comes out of this saloon after me is going to go to jail.
And I'll see to it.
One sound, white man. You die. Bioko! Bioko! Go. Malago. Okay.
How many others are with you?
I came alone.
I am to believe that?
It is true, Little Elk. Your guards can watch. You do not remember me?
I remember.
Then you know that we are friends.
A white man is dead. Is that not why you are here?
Yes. I came for Bullhead.
As I thought.
He must go back. It is the law that I must enforce.
I might trust you, my friend, but I do not trust the others.
Little Elk, you must learn to trust the white man's law, because your people will have to live under this law. You can trust it to be fair.
Can you promise that it will return Bullhead to his people without harm?
No, I cannot promise that, because he will not return if he is judged to have killed without cause.
I have judged him and found him without blame. It is enough.
No, it is not enough. If he does not go back, the white men will say that he is guilty, and he will be hunted and punished. He must go back.
Even if he wished it, he could not go. He is near death.
Death? How?
From the white man's bullet.
May I see him?
Bachoko.
Bullet.
Do not fear, my brother.
I want to see your wound. In the back. That bullet will have to come out.
Negita!
Trust me. I do not want you to die. feel better now.
Thank you.
A few days you'll be well enough to travel. Then we'll head for Dodge.
No.
Why then do you save him? If only to take him back to die? That is cruelty.
To Count Coup. To win him much honor. So that he can speak of his bravery around the council fires at night. Kill him, little elk. I ask it because I cannot.
No, I will not kill him. But I will send him away.
Bullhead must come back to Dodge with me.
I have told you, he is without blame.
And I have promised that he would be judged fairly.
And that he would be returned to his people.
I told you I cannot promise that. But I will do everything I can to make it so.
Bullhead is free now. Why should that be changed? You will return without him.
All right. But I warn you, if he does not come back to Dodge to answer to the law, they will send soldiers. You know what will happen then?
We are not afraid of soldiers. We can fight.
Must your whole tribe suffer for one man?
If that must be. For he is without blame. Go.
I will leave. But I will tell my people that Bullhead will come to Dodge when he's well enough to travel. Until the sun is high, 4 days from now. Farewell.
Well, Marshal Earp, it's past noon. Where is he?
Yeah, where is he, Marshal?
You know that Indians don't carry watches.
What kind of a fool are you anyway, expecting a savage to give himself up?
Mr. Walters, I guess I was hoping more than expecting.
I don't think you expecting at all. Because I don't think you went to that Cheyenne camp. So we'll have to go after Bullhead. And if because of all this wasted time he's given us the slip, we'll be back to talk to you, Earp.
You're talking to me right now, Mr. Walters. I'm going to tell you all the same thing I told you before. Any man that goes into that Indian territory is going to go to jail.
You can't put the whole town in jail.
Oh, you bet you can, Marshal.
I'm warning you, Walters.
Well, save your breath. If you want to know what I think, Marshal, I think you're a coward. I think you're afraid to go in there after Bullhead.
What? What?
It's Bullhead. Little Elk. Put down those guns. Put him down!
Little Elk.
My brother has come so that all may know the truth, and so that his tribe need not suffer for him. You will remember your promise, white man?
He will be judged fairly. I will see to it.
It will be well if you do, or if you do not.
Look at there. Mountains are covered with Indians.
They brought the whole tribe.
Now go now. Follow me. Those the boys you brought to back up your story?
They can say I speak the truth.
All right, inside.
The jail?
That's right. We'll be safe until the hearing this afternoon.
Earp and all his Indians. Here they come. Yeah. I have Earp wouldn't like it. Why, you with you, lover.
Black soldiers, squaw man.
Indian! You too, Shotgun. You're just another Indian.
Hey, where you think you're going?
I got a right to go in there. He was my friend.
All right, let him in. Rest of you stay outside.
What's the matter with us? Stay out! Come on now. Why can't we go in?
And then he said he would shoot me, that I would be dead before my friends could help me. I turned to my horse, and that is when he shot me. He was going to shoot me again, but I knocked the gun away and leaped upon him and drove the knife into him. And that is all. I did not want to kill him, but I'm not sorry.
Do you actually believe a cock and bull story like that?
Mr. Walters, I must remind you, this is a court of law. Besides, the story is plausible. We all know that Canyon was crazy about his racehorses, that he had to have only the fastest.
Besides, what possible motive did he have? He'd already won most of Mr. Canyon's money.
Since when does a savage need a motive for killing? They've been spreading blood across this West for a generation.
Mr. Walters, we cannot allow past events to prejudice us. We are here only to consider the killing of Milt Canyon, nothing more.
Well, there's not an ounce of proof for his story.
But there is, Your Honor.
Can you explain that, Marshal Earp?
The proof is in Bullhead's back. Stand up, Bullhead. Turn around. Lift up your shirt. You see that wound? Bullhead was shot in the back. That proves he had to be attacked first. He was shot in the back as he tried to get on his horse.
How do you know that's a bullet wound in his back?
Because I took the bullet out. And there's proof, Your Honor.
Well, seems there's nothing more to say. The court calls it justifiable homicide. Case dismissed.
Mr. Wallace, starting Indian trouble means trouble for everybody.
All right, make an aisle through there. Shotgun, take them over their horses. Break it up.
Get out of the way.
All right, Marshal, what's the verdict?
Justifiable homicide. Case dismissed.
That's what we was afraid of. If Judge Tobin is scared of them Cheyennes, we ain't. We aim to see justice done.
Oh, you do you? Well, Bullhead killed Canyon in self-defense. Ask Walters. Go on, ask him if it isn't true.
Walt, is it?
Yeah, it's true.
Thanks, Mr. Walters.
Wendell.
You tell Little Elk that after this, he should trust the white man's law.
Wendell.
Look at you. Aye.
I hope the day will come when they always can.
Yeah, I hope so.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may